ang ilan sa mga nakasanayang gawin ni Sir Jonald sa kanilang komunidad.
Butaan jud siya mapagkatao. Butaan jud siya hinabangon. Membro man namo or dili kung modul sa iya mangayog hinabang, open kay siya mutabang. Kay ang among mga tigulang nangawala na. So si pastor ang sa tabang. Na imong hospital, pastor ang magtabang. To feeding sa mga bata mo ni gyud na ilahang kinabuhi pakaon sa mga bata unsay mga kinahanglanon sa mga bata. So kami sa kuang bana kami jud ang support sila gatabang sila haon sila magimbuhaton.
Naalala na po ko siya na yung kong driver, kapalit mo ka ng tricycle para lang sa feeding. Kay sila gud kanang ang ilang heart na nasa Ginoo ba. Tanang tao nga doon sila tabangan nila. Wajib po ako masabi sa iya silang kagalingon. Sa doktora, hilamon lang kaayo pero kuan ang heart nila nasa mga bata. Namin medical dire, daghan na kayo na hitabo ng mga kuan ng mga operation tuli ug kanang check up.
Marahil hindi pangkaraniwan sa karamihan ang pagiging aktibo ng isang leader sa pamumuno ng isang religious ministry. Pero ang dahilan, ayon kay Pastor Sir Jonald,
yeah, we are doing this because we know that our life here on earth is just temporary. So for us, the important thing is the heavenly thing, no? So we will not stay here long, but we will by our faith we believe that we can go with the Lord. So that's the part na gigawa namin yung work namin, the best thing namin ginawa sa world because this is for the Lord.
Service to God and humanity. Yan ang filosofiya ni Dr. Jonald Pimentel. Binalikan namin ang mga mahahalagang lugar kung saan nabuo ang kanyang makahulugang pananaw sa buhay. Saan nga ba ipinanganak at lumaki si Sir Jonald?
I was born in Don Carlos, Bukidnon. My father originally from Misamis Oriental. Particularly ang munisipyo nila is Balingasag, but the parents live in Cagayan de Oro. My mother is a migrant from Batad, Iloilo, and then went first to Libak, and then Marbel, particularly New Iloilo, no? So under na siya sa Tangtangan, and then went to Bukidnon, and that's where my father and mother met. I was the third child in the family, and I was born June 24, 1969. My mother is Candelaria and my father is Candelario, and they are both February 2. No, that's their birthday.
How would you describe your childhood po, sir?
Well, my parents migrated to Claveria, Misamis Oriental, when I was 2 years old. So I grew up in the mountain of Claveria, particular place called Malagana. And during that time, it was so difficult because of the road. Our place from the highway is only 28 kilometers, but you have to travel almost one day using yung tawag namin noon na weapon, no? So it's a truck, a 4x4 truck, na all the people there will ride, and then you have to travel with all the muddy roads, so it will take you long to reach our place. So my childhood is really wonderful because you will experience the coldness of the mountain, you will experience all the necessary things like being a backyard, no? Sa forests, rivers, mountains, and it's really, we can say, beautiful in terms of the scenery, but it's hard work because you need to produce, you need to live in a way that you need to survive. I'm very grateful also because I spent my childhood in that area for my elementary years, my growing up, grade 1 to grade 3. I met a lot of people, even I have classmates who are IPs. No? So these are the IPs in that area, Misamis Oriental. One experience that I will never forget is yung magsakay ka ng tawag namin na scooter, trambia, made of wood, and then yung gulong niya is made of wood with the rubber, and then so it's like a motorcycle, but of course it's also part of gravity. That's one thing. And then you have to go to forest and then hunt birds using your terador or using yung tawag namin na pulot ng langka na ilagay mo para kung mag-stick siya doon, pwede mo makuha yung birds.
So, unsay trabaho ni Mama, sir, o ni Papa sa
Okay, that's a very interesting question. So, my mother was just is an ordinary housewife. My father, we can say, is originally is a businessman. Parang yung naglako-lako lang noon, and then he became a politician, nagiging municipal councilor. 2 terms yung father ko sa municipal of Claveria. No, may negosyo kami. We do the buy and sell coffee, corn, and other commodities in that area.
Gaya ng isang normal na bata na may mga pangarap, natuklasan namin na hindi pala ang pagiging guro ang unang pinangarap ni Sir Jonald.
So during my childhood, I think 70s, it was a martial law. And you cannot feel it in the mountain. Mostly you can feel it in the city. But it's good that we grow up in the mountains because the only thing that we can hear are the radios, AM particularly, with all the dramas and the news. My ambition was to become a pilot because of these airplanes that is crisscrossing our skies. And as a child, you will aspire that maybe I can ride on that plane and I can drive the plane.
Nakausap din namin ang kanyang mga kamag-anak sa kanyang kinalakhang lugar sa Malagana, Claveria.
Si Remy o ang iyang mama magsuon sila na sus kuan gid nako nga pagumangkon mura na timbang ni Remy sa dinhi sila maayo gid na siya lawa gid ako ikakuan dana niya tinuod lang. Kanang mag-anak siya diha, dito man ko sa Lagunglong, iya gid ako nanapitan.
Ang kalisyon sa kinabuhi, dili sa yundri, o kay gaumar bayaw niya. Yang amahan, ganigusyo diri ginagmay, pero may ginaunor sa eskwelahan. O, dili siya katanaw sa kalisyon siyang mga igsoon, nahiya pagkatong na ilang igsoon nag-eskwela. Pero may ginay siya pa ilalom tabang.
Ganito rin kung ilarawan si Sir Jonald ng isang katutubo sa lugar na nasilayan ang kanyang paglaki.
Mga buotan sila ng mga bata ng pamilya, Pimentel. Ang di ako kalimtan, ang mayong gawi sa ilang amahan, inahan, mga uyuan, tanan mga hilungga dinhi sa Malagana, nagpakita gid sila sa kaayo sa mga higaunon.
Tinanong din namin si Sir Jonald kung anong mga aral ang nabaon niya mula sa kanyang mga magulang sa kasalukuyan niyang mandato bilang Pangulo ng Pamantasan.
Well, being a president is not that easy, but okay, it's a virtue, no? Having a father that is disciplinarian and a mother that is loving, you can do the balance thing, no? So you have to impose what is right, what is true, and just be truthful, even on time management. In terms of time, very strict, especially activities in school, because that's part of the learning that I have with my parents. Being a university president is to instill this kind of experience with my childhood, with my parents. You need to provide also the needs of your personnel, being open in terms of their needs and to look at their welfare. That's why I'm very particular on faculty development, because I want the personnel of USM to improve economically. So that's one of my aspiration for the university, and to improve the livelihood of the community and to provide quality education, because my parents did not finish university, but they really want us to finish all of the 9 siblings. So all of our siblings really finished college because of the pupagpursige ng parents ko na makatapos kami lahat.
Paano nga ba ginagampanan ni Sir Jonald ang kanyang mga responsibilidad bilang asawa, at ama sa kanyang mga anak.
So my responsibility is to love and to provide my family. From time to time, we need to have bonding as a family, going places, and of course, the affection of in the family is
We'd like to
still
acknowledge
there,
the arrival
providing love
of
for
our
everyone,
governor,
especially-
Honorable Emilu Lala Talino Mendoza.
Ngayong State of the University Address ni President Jonald L. Pimentel, tinanong namin ang ilan, ano ang inaasahan mong marinig sa SUA 2025?
One, in terms of faculty development, how are we in terms of research collaboration and knowledge sharing internationally? Two, how are we in terms of faculty promotion? Do we have the data in terms of the number of faculty and how long they are with USM? Three, do we have policies in terms of professorial visits? And lastly, in terms of student exchange, how are we in terms of student leakages and other local, national, and international links or networks? And lastly, as to what extent is the university's stance in terms of gender and moral expressions?
Somehow support our students, especially those who undertake the thesis, so that their thesis will not limit only in the papers but also for future publications and innovation.
There should be a comprehensive study on the actual pedagogical skills of all faculty members and research on actual assessment of students' needs, and I hope that the results should be the basis for training and seminar workshops to improve the quality of localized and contextualized instruction.
To shed light not only on the organizations within the university, but to also shed light on the efforts of the cadet officers, because I firmly believe that the cadet corps could achieve more and do a lot of things with the help of the university and with the help of the USM president. Thank you.
Internalization and partnership, like joint research, linkage with foreign universities and exchange programs.
Great achievements and contribution are nagawa ng ating president sa USM community.
To highlight the details about the student welfare.
The things that the president has been consistently working towards the attainment of the vision, mission, and goals of the university. Second are the things he would continue to work for the sustainability and success of the university.
So isa po sa pangunahing suliranin ng mga mag-aaral ngayon is yung nakawan ng mga bisikleta at sana po matuldukan na ito sa mas madaling panahon.
So one is on academic updates, and I would like to know what are the new programs in our university and maybe some curricula. And another point is the institutional achievements. I would like also to know about the updates on infrastructure.
I think we need to hear something parang university-centered, parang not just the students but also those employees ng university, especially yung profs.
And aspiring updates about the university's growth and direction we're heading, especially for the welfare of the employees. Because I believe that the growth of the faculty is tantamount to the overall growth of our students and the university.
I want to hear more about kung paano kung how will he make our university more progressive and more united as one.
I'd love to hear how our university has grown since he started, and what vision he has for our university. And as a faculty member, as a COS faculty member of the University of Southern Mindanao, I really do hope po that our university president, Dr. Jonald Pimentel, will extend more support and more benefits po to COS faculty members like me po.
More trainings and seminars pa sa mga student leaders so that they can enhance their skills when it comes to leadership.
Bigyan siya ng highlights, ng accomplishment
especially in instruction, research, extension, in production. And then, ano ba ang narating natin, no, as a university, like mga awards at saka mga rankings, no? And then, of course, yung improvements sa financial transactions natin. Gaano na ba kabilis?
He will deliberately show us what he did during his reign and at the same time, what he can do more for the betterment of our university.
I would like to hear an improvement for skills, laboratories, and simulation centers, as well as allocation of funds for modern equipments and support for faculty, scholarship, and training. Thank you.
Ma-help, ma-strengthen yung aming research, especially mentorship doing the research dun sa thesis para mas malawak or mas malaki ang maitulong ng aming research doon sa ating community and especially doon sa aming mga clientele, the farmers itself.
Gusto ko pong marinig at saka kumustahin. Kumusta po kayo, President? So, yun po yung isa sa gusto ko marinig talaga, yung status po ng ating Presidente sa ngayon. Mainam pong malaman natin kung ano po yung kanyang plano sa mga susunod na mga taon sa ating universidad. Gusto din po naming malaman kung saan po kaming parte or component na pwedeng makatulong kaagapay ang ating paggulo sa ating pamantasan po.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the members of the USM Board of Regents. The leadership team of the university, our 4 vice presidents. Ladies and gentlemen, the First Lady, Dr. Florilyn Pimentel. Once again, members of the Board of Regents. Live from the University of Southern Mindanao. This is the State of the University Address of the USM President, Dr. Jonald Pimentel. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Dr. Jonald Pimentel. entrance of colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, followed by the invocation to be led by Professor Magno M. Gonzalez Jr. for the IP prayer, Professor Ali Ayob for Islam prayer, and Professor Franz Bert Gomez for Christian prayer. This will be followed by the singing of the Bagong Pilipinas hymn, Cotabato hymn, and Unlad Kabacan hymn.
Alab ng puso sa ito'y buhay, lupang hinirang ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisig, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo bughaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglaya minamahal, ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdinignig, ang bituin at araw ng kailan pa may di magdidilim, lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Mondoy Tom, abay barakatan dabdunya ani katersang, dayaw ko fa BM ke barakat mo fasagadan mo begay da sala gay, solo gay BM, daanan gay BM, kani fagitong. Pagasadan mo begay nen rigogay, bani katersang, jaga mo ke aktibidad gay suwa, jaga mo so ke President gay, Dr. Jonald Pimentel. Kandi gafagitong ge plano mo be DBM. Salamat da banirigo mo gibege. Panig gagaw ge Heso Kristo Amen.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقال ربكم ادعوني استجب لكم آمين يا رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين يهدنا الصراط المستقيم يهدنا الصراط المستقيم يهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى اللهم ارزقنا رزقا حلالا طيبا وعملا متقبلا اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وارزقنا علما ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله.
Almighty and loving Father, we come before you with humble hearts, praising and honoring your holy name. You are our everlasting God, the author of life and source of all wisdom. We acknowledge your supreme authority over all creation and over every aspect of our lives. Lord, we confess that we have fallen short through our words, thoughts, and actions. We have often failed to live according to your will. We ask for your mercy and forgiveness, both for ourselves and for those who have wronged us. Help us also to extend forgiveness to others, just as you forgive us. Though we feel unworthy to stand in your presence, we trust in your unfailing grace to restore and renew us. We thank you, dear God, for your amazing and unconditional love that sustains us each day. We are especially grateful for the life and leadership of our key officials. And today we lift up our university president, Dr. Jonald Pimentel. Thank you for pouring your wisdom, strength, and grace upon him. Among many possible leaders, you have appointed him to guide this institution. And we rejoice in your faithfulness and perfect plan. Father, we ask now for your divine presence to fill this gathering. Bless this momentous occasion of the State of the University address. We pray for smooth and successful proceedings, favorable weather, uninterrupted power supply, and an atmosphere of peace and unity. May every program segment bring honor to you and reflect your glory. As we look forward to the future under President Jonald's stewardship, we ask that your love, joy, and wisdom to continue to be upon him. May your spirit lead and empower every decision made for the good of our university community. Above all, we entrust the University of Southern Mindanao into your powerful and loving hands. May this institution flourish according to your will, serving as a beacon of knowledge, faith, and hope. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Guminawa tayo, pagmalaki natin sa mundo at ipamalas ang bagong Pilipino at bagong Pilipinas. Panahon na ng pagbabago, nang pilitin natin ang sarili natin. At tama na ugaliin kaysa sa iba sa atin ang unahin. Kahit anong larangan. Cotabato pumahal, lalawig ang tunay, kaakibat sa malaya at makabatong pagunlad. Lalawig ang malinis ang maganda, sapagkat tayo'y nagkaisa sa mithin ng ating lipunan, patungo sa kaunlaran. O dakilang Cotabato pumahal, may malawak na lupa at hardin ng Mindanao na may magandang tanawin. Tayo'y may layuning panlalapit tungo sa ating karangalan. Tayo'y magsikap araw-araw patungo sa kaunlaran. Tayo'y magsikap araw-araw patungo sa kaunlaran. Kaunlaran! Bayan sa Hilaga, Cotabato, mamamayan layunin ay pagkakaisa, kapayapaan, kaunlaran, laging inaasam. Pagmamahal sa bayan, tunay na lubusan, nasa kapakan ng lahat ng kailangan, mayaman at malawak na palayan. Mga Muslim, Kristiyano at Tuman, isang hinahangat, pagbibigayan sa kapwa, kabakan kong mahal. Unlak, kabakan, dito sa kabakan, mapagmahal ang mamamayan. Bayan kong kabakan, bigay ng may kapal, karunungang tinataglay, likas na yaman may kakayanan. Ipaglalaban ang kaunlaran, kabakang tinubuan. Dapat mong malaman na Kabakenyos ay nagkakaisa, ipagmamalaki, ibinabayubay ang lahing Kabakenyos, sa'yo ko lang iaalay. Unlad kabakan, dito sa kabakan, mapagmahal ang mamamayan. Bayan kong kabakan, bigay ng may kapal, karunungang tinataglay, likas na yaman may kakayanan. Ipaglalaban ang kaunlaran, kabakan kong tinubuan, kabakan kong mahal, buhay naming taglay.
Please take your seats. to introduce the State of the University Address of Dr. Jonald Pimentel. Let's welcome the USM Board of Regents Secretary, Ms. Jennifer Cinco.
Honorable members of the Board of Regents, members of the University Administrative Council, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The State of the University Address is our annual compass. It reflects our achievements, the challenges we have overcome, and the direction we are set to follow. Beyond numbers and milestones, it reveals the value of our efforts to society. It is not just a report, it is a vision and a reminder that our journey is purposeful, responsive, and true to our vision and mission. As we listen, let us reflect on the roles we have played in advancing the university's vision as leaders, teachers, students, partners, and co-workers, and the roles we must continue to take in shaping its future. To deliver this year's State of the University Address, let us welcome the 8th President of the University of Southern Mindanao, Dr. Jonald L. Pimentel.
Please be seated. To the honorable members of the Board of Regents, Honorable Desiderio R. Apag III, Commissioner, Commission on Higher Education, Chairperson of the University Board of Regents, Honorable Lorna Regina B. Ligarda, Chairperson, Senate Committee on Education, Culture, and Arts, Member of the University Board of Regents. Honorable Jude L. Acedri, Chairperson, House Committee on Technical and Higher Education, represented by Congressman Maria Alana Samantha T. Santos, Representative 3rd District of Cotabato. Honorable Sami P. Malawan, Director, Department of Science and Technology, Region 12. Honorable Florita A. Ridao, Director, Department of Economy, Planning and Development, Region 12. Honorable Willie Jones B. Saliling, President, Faculty Association of the University of Southern Mindanao, Engineer. Honorable Mary Adeline L. Sagaino, President, University Student Government. Honorable Pauljan B. Ongkoy, President, MIT USM Alumni Association. Honorable Reni P. Villarico, sir, thank you for your presence, our private sector representative. Honorable Jerry John M. Taray, private sector representative. My respect and courtesy to the presence of our governor who gives color to this address this morning, Governor Emilio Lala Talino Mendoza. Board Member Riman Salivar, my former student. Thank you, sir, for your presence. Honorable Evangeline P. Guzman, Mayor, Municipality of Kabacan. All other mayors of Cotabato USM campuses, accept my greetings. Our USM Retirees Association, represented by our retirees this morning, thank you also for your presence. Our USM Administrative Council, faculty, staff, and students, our alumni, our guests, and to all our live viewers in our USM Facebook page. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay po ang USM. It is with great honor and deep humility that I stand before you today to deliver my first State of the University address. Over the past 7 months as your university president, I have witnessed firsthand the dedication, resilience, and passion that define our community. These inspiring qualities motivate me every day to serve with commitment and vision. During this time, I have also learned valuable lessons that have deepened my understanding of our university's strengths and challenges. I have the privilege of working alongside faculty and staff whose unwavering support fuels our growth. Our students continue to impress me with their enthusiasm and drive, reminding me why this institution exists to empower future leaders and innovators. I am also grateful for the continued support of our alumni, retirees, and development partners, whose partnerships play a vital role in advancing our mission and sustaining our progress. Today, I am truly proud to share that we are making great strides in all our core functions. Our achievements reflect not only our individual efforts, but also our united commitment to the growth and success of our university. USM remains steadfast in fulfilling its mandate to provide exceptional instruction, and we are committed to continuously enhancing the quality of education we deliver to our students. To the 20,052 students enrolled this first semester of the academic year, you made the right decision. You are in excellent hands here at USM. Each year, the university contributes to the nation's human resources through its graduates, and we are proud to announce that USM College of Medicine has produced its first batch of 34 graduates in July this year. These graduates are expected to help alleviate the shortage of medical doctors in our country. To our dear students, rest assured that the university continuously works to improve the quality of education it offers. To vouch, all of USM 44 undergraduate programs now holds Certificate of Program Compliance or COPC. While several programs from the graduate school have also received their certificate. The issuance of COPCs by the Commission on Higher Education affirms our commitment to excellence and continuous improvement in the delivery of educational services. Aside from complying with CHED's requirement, our program offering are subjected to assessment and evaluation by the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines, or AACOP. In the first and second quarters of this year, 5 undergraduate programs were successfully reaccredited. The BS in Agricultural Economics was reaccredited to level 4, while the BS in Administration, major in Marketing, BS Accountancy, BS in Information System, and BS in Library Information Sciences were accredited to level 2. The USM is now moving towards institutional and international accreditation through the ASEAN Universities Network Quality Assurance, a recognized quality assurance system for higher education in ASEAN region. This initiative reflects our aspiration to raise academic standards, promote mobility and collaboration among member universities, and ensure that our educational program consistently meet high quality benchmark. Cognizant and responsive to the demands of the time, USM has offered 3 new undergraduate programs this school year, which include Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Technology, Bachelor of Science in Social Work, and Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education. These additional programs ensure that the university produces human resources that match the employment market. Moreover, the conversion of the Institute of Sports, Physical Education, and Recreation to the College of Human Kinetics solidifies its 3 program offerings. This development strengthened the university, which now operates with a total of 14 colleges. Our commitment to producing well-prepared graduates is evident in their commendable performance across various board examinations. The Department of Criminal Justice Education once again achieved a 100% passing rate in the recent licensure exam, marking an impressive record of 4 consecutive 100% results. USM was also recognized as a top-performing school in February 2025 Criminology Licensure Exam. Similarly, the midwifery program attained a 100% passing rate in both the February and April examinations. At the USM KCC campus, the programs in Master Electrician and Mechanical Engineering likewise posted 100% passing rates. Meanwhile, USM's performance in other licensure examination consistently exceeded the national passing average. Notably, a USM alumna ranked 2nd nationwide in the special professional licensure examination for professional teacher secondary level held last June 2025. One of our BS applied students has qualified for 2 prestigious international opportunities. The National Center for Theoretical Sciences, Theoretical and Computational Astrophysics Summer Institute program in Taiwan, and the Sakura Science Exchange Program in Japan. These programs will provide him with a hands-on experience, broadening his expertise and advancing his academic and research skills on a global scale. A group of students from various programs likewise received outstanding and meritorious awards. A systematic initiative of modeling, investigation, and opportunities with differential equations or simulate challenge, affirming that USM students are on par with the best worldwide. On the national stage, USM College of Medicine emerged as champion in the research competition of the Association of Philippine Medical Colleges at the regional level and secured 4th in the Mindanao-wide convention. The USM Political Science Society also visited other schools in Region 12, emerging as the champion during the SOX Political Science Summit in 2025. In scale-based competition, our hotel and restaurant management students emerged champions in the 8th Tuna Festival Scales Olympic held in General Santos City. Our student leaders also gained national recognition as one of the top 3 youth financial inclusion ambassadors in the Philippines after presenting the Best Action Plan in Mindanao, a competition organized by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. In sports, USM athletes stood out in the National SQUAA Games, bringing home 5 gold, 7 silver, and 12 bronze medals for Region 12. Likewise, a student from ULS proudly won 4 national medals during the 2025 Palarong Pambansa. These accomplishments across academic skills, leaderships, and sports are strong proof that USM provides a holistic learning environment where students are nurtured, developed, and empowered to excel. As we continue to reflect on USM's development, I would like to highlight the significant progress. As we continue to reflect on this, we have achieved in research, development, and extension. This year, USM remains dedicated to advancing knowledge and nurturing meaningful research collaborations. To further enhance our research capabilities and uphold academic excellence, USM secured 36.5 million from external funding sources and 3.67 million from internal sources. Additionally, 22.8 million pesos was allocated from the 2025 General Appropriation Act to support research services. USM proudly highlights its strong research output with over 30 referred publications indexed in Scopus and Web of Science across diverse fields such as education, agriculture, governance, and sustainable development. Our dynamic research community actively contributes to academic excellence and advancement as demonstrated by the 56 papers presented during the 2025 mid-year RD in-house review. Our innovations agenda is exemplified by the presentation of the Meteor Guardian project under the SureGov InnoLab program to the Cotabato Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. This innovation is USM's commitment to empower local governments to utilize open source data and advanced tools of disaster preparedness with applications in analytics, modeling, sustainable land management, and flash flood forecasting. 2 innovations from USM were selected among the top 10 finalists of the Mindanao leg of Film Innovation Awards 2025, a national competition by the Department of Economy Planning and Development and the National Innovation Council. Out of 38 entries, USM's Halal Chivon product and the Somuki Organic Liquid Deodorizer, an eco-friendly poultry odor management solution, were chosen to advance to the sub-national competition in General Santos City. We proudly celebrate our student innovators whose project Chloramid, a halal-certified microalgae-based drug line for the Muslim community, was hailed as the grand winner of the DOST Scholars Technopreneurship Training Program Region 12 Demo Day. The team received a cash prize of 100,000 pesos. Incubation support and opportunities for international exposure. USM successfully hosted the March 2025 Hackathon, where young technopreneurs collaborated to design solutions addressing real-world challenges. We launched the Startup and AI Innovation event, featuring a strategic partnership with Meet Blue Limited on cutting-edge forecasting technologies. We also inaugurated the U-Smart Technology Business Incubator, a dynamic hub designed to nurture research innovation into full, sustainable, and impactful enterprise. To further strengthen our research, USM is introducing new policies. Beginning academic year 2025-2026, undergraduate students may now collaborate groups of 2 or 3 for their thesis. Promoting teamwork and improving the quality of research outputs. Starting 2026, USM will implement a new publication incentive program with increased rewards for both faculty and students that will cover papers published in USM-managed Scopus or Web of Science and other peer-reviewed journals. These achievements reflect our commitment to advancing knowledge, driving innovation, and addressing real-world challenges. USM reaffirms its mission to community service through the University Extension Services Office, with a project portfolio spanning across diverse community. University Extension Office with a project portfolio spanning across diverse community service, local government units, and other interest groups. USM profound commitment to accelerate socio-economic development and improve the quality of life of every Mindanaoan is manifested through the implementation of locally and externally funded extension projects, delivering various services ranging from technical skills, training, livelihood development, literacy and numeracy training, biodiversity assessments, documentation of indigenous arts and crafts, capacity and capability building in the following areas: library and attendance management, sustainable agriculture, health and wellness, tourism management and governance. From the remote areas of Barm to the coastal town of Malapatan, Sarangani Province, USM continues to deliver diverse and inclusive need-based community service to its partner communities. USM performance and extension in the current operating period demonstrate an extraordinary commitment to service, with results significantly surpassing our institutional targets across multiple key indicators, ensuring that we remain steadfast in our commitment to accelerate socio-economic development and improve the quality of life of every Mindanaoan. Our commitment to service begins within. We successfully capacitated 277 faculty, staff, and students in community engagement activities, far exceeding the initial target of 90. Further, through specific strategic within project management teams, we have mobilized 340 plantilla faculty and staff, nearly 4 times the target. To become directly involved in extension activities, our dedication to holistic education is confirmed by the 100% participation of students enrolled in extension courses, surpassing the GAA target of 75%. The scale of our reach has exploded this year. Our colleges responded dynamically to community needs through the implementation of 16 need-based community engagement projects within and beyond the scope of our flagship program, Universidad at Comunidad. This programmatic growth translated directly into the quantifiable results on the ground. We have trained 1,192 beneficiaries as of June 2025, exceeding our mid-year targets in terms of the number of beneficiaries trained. We participated in 5 community outreach programs, surpassing the target of 2. These efforts directly benefited 1,304 community members, exceeding the target of 100 by more than 12-fold. Our spirit of volunteerism is strong, with 487 volunteers involved in community outreach, nearly 5 times the expected number. We continue to strengthen our network of allies, successfully sustaining 14 existing partnerships through MOUs and MOA, exceeding the target of 10. We have likewise strengthened partnership with international non-governmental organizations like the Islamic Relief, the World Food Program, and Action Against Hunger. Among others, we also prioritize the dissemination of valuable knowledge, developing and publishing 67 information, education, and communication materials, exceeding the target of 57 to ensure our research and advisories reach a wider public. With a mission to reach more beneficiaries, USM has leveraged its various resources in the delivery of essential extension services. This multi-channel approach includes essential face-to-face engagement, in-person training and workshop, and small group mentoring. Critically, we have expanded outreach through alternative modalities, most notably with the Ugnayan sa Radio program aired through DXVL, ensuring our technical advice reaches remote stakeholders. All engagement are meticulously documented not only through our university website and the ESO and RDA Facebook pages, but also through the soon-to-be launched engagements. The first ever magazine from the Extension Services Office. These accomplishments underscore that USM is not just meeting its target. We are dramatically overhauling them. All these extension programs remind us that extension is far more than service delivery. It is building strong relationships, trust, and driving meaningful transformation. It is also with great pride that we celebrate the outstanding achievements of our faculty researchers, whose exemplary work underscores USM's expanding influence in research, innovation, and community service. Dr. Tammy C. Sulpot was honored with the Romulo G. Davedi Excellence in Extension and Community Development Award, while Dr. Edward A. Barlaan was named among the Filipino faces of biotechnology for his pioneering work in plant breeding. Professor Louis Bijan B. Arellano represented the Philippines in Spain for groundbreaking material science project. Dr. Jonald L. Hunatas was honored with the prestigious Laureate Award from Ghent University in Belgium. The program Tabliya, Pangkabuhayan para sa Cotabatenyong Pamayanan, supported by USN and featured in Lakbay Galing episode of the UP Community Broadcasters Society, was awarded the most development-oriented livelihood program at the 19th Gandingan Awards. This recognition affirms that USM research and innovation are firmly established to empower local communities. Let us now focus on the next pillar of our institutional progress, where equally significant advancement had been made in support of our vision. USM has been making great strides in boosting its resource generation and entrepreneurial services. These efforts are not just about bringing in funds, they focus on creating innovative projects and enterprises that supports our academic mission and community development goals. Thanks to these initiatives, we are building a stronger, more sustainable future for the university and everyone it serves. From November 2024 to August 2025, the resource generation and entrepreneurial services generated a total income of 58 million, with the USM Hospital contributing the largest share of more than 40 million. Meanwhile, the Business Development Center, which manages both agricultural and non-agricultural projects, earned 18.4 million pesos in revenue. This significant income demonstrates that vital rules of RGES in supplementing the university's resources and supporting instruction, research, and extension services. Our university has been actively building partnership with academic institutions, government agencies, industry leaders, and community organizations. These collaborations are vital in advancing sustainable development and ensuring that we remain responsive to the evolving needs of society. USM maintains strong linkages with several colleges and universities for knowledge sharing, publications, and joint research initiatives. We take pride in our partnership with Adamson University, Bicol University, University of Perpetual Health, Basilan State College, University of Asia and Pacific, University of Santo Tomas, Rizal Technology, Cal University, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, and University of Southeastern Philippines. We also continue to strengthen our international collaboration with Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta, Universitas Al-Muslim of Indonesia, the University Sultan Zainal Abidin, Faculty of Medicine in Malaysia, and St. Bidis College in India. We also work closely with key national agencies and international organizations to promote technology innovation and sustainable development. For instance, our partnership with the Department of Science and Technology 12, Department of Information and Communication Technology 12, Department of Trade and Industry 12, and various local governments units in strengthening regions' innovation and startup ecosystem. In addition, our collaboration with the World Food Program addresses food and nutrition challenges in BARM through extension services, research initiatives, awareness campaigns, and students' internships, all aimed at building resilient communities and combating hunger. To strengthen our innovation system, we signed a memorandum agreement with the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines. This partnership underscores our commitment to safeguarding and commercializing intellectual property, ensuring that our research and innovations have a tangible societal impact. We continue to work with local government units to expand access to education and promote community development. Our collaborations with LGUs of Pigcawayan and Binisilan have resulted in the establishment of USM Extension campuses offering technical, agriculture, and health-related courses designed to meet specific needs of local communities. Further, our engagement with the provincial government of Cotabato promotes technology transfer and commercialization efforts, supporting inclusive local enterprise growth through formalized licensing and technology adoption agreements. Finally, I am pleased to announce that we have renewed the broadcast franchise of our DXBL 94.9 FM radio station. Through an agreement with the Philippine Broadcasting Service. This renewal ensures that we will remain on air for another 3 years. Continuing to provide valuable service to our communities. This year, the university has achieved commendable recognition from various reputable rankings and awards institutions. USM is ranked first in Region 12 in Weibo Matrix and in IDO rank rankings, affirming its position as the leading university in the region. These distinctions are based on online presence and web content, academic paper impact, and the number of top-cited researchers. Moreover, USM secured the 156th position in the Higher Education Ranking 2025 edition and placed in the 1,501 plus bracket in the Times Higher Education Impact Ranking 2025. These global rankings highlight USM's growing visibility in the international academic sphere, boosting our institutional reputation and strengthening our capacity to attract students both locally and abroad. We also achieved significant milestone in the World University Ranking for Innovation, WORI, placing 50th global in the crisis management category and 61st in student mobility and openness. These accomplishments reflect USM's commitment not only to academic excellence, but also to innovation and social responsibility. Through the University International Affairs Office, we continue to expand and strengthen linkages with international academic institutions and agencies. This year, we welcome 2 international delegation representatives from Kenya who explored partnership under the South Exchange Mission, focusing on innovation in banana value chain and promoting sustainable agribusiness in Mindanao. A diplomat from Switzerland and the Netherlands visited to review the Going Bananas project and explore wider academic collaborations. We also enhance our international engagement through active participation in the 4th Global Sustainable Development Congress in Istanbul, Turkey, the Brunei Darussalam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, East ASEAN Growth Area, BIMP Yaga meeting, and the 2025 International Collaboration Online Interactive Conference. Over the past year and continuing into this year, the university has made headway in upgrading and improving campus infrastructure. This development aligns with our strategic vision of providing quality education and supporting innovation through modern facilities and upgraded spaces. Several key projects are currently underway, marking important progress towards expanding and improving our facilities, the repair and upgrading of NSTP building, the MIT USM Alumni House, the Presidential Cottage, the Student Center building, the laboratory building of the College of Engineering and Information Technology, and the new academic buildings for the College of Technology and College of Engineering at USM Kidapawan City Campus. We have completed the following infrastructure projects recently: the new academic building of the College of Veterinary Medicine, the academic building at our Libungan campus, the new multi-purpose building near the Institute of Middle East and Asian Studies, and the covered court at the USM Palma campus. These infrastructure projects are a big win for the future of our university. They make sure our facilities are up to the task when it comes to delivering quality education, encouraging innovation, and supporting students' well-being. As we reflect on our achievements and prepare for the journey ahead, Allow me to present the strategic direction that will drive the continued growth of our university. We will continue to provide accessible, inclusive, and quality education that prepares students to thrive in a dynamic global environment. We will continuously improve our curriculum and strengthen program accreditation to ensure academic excellence and global competitiveness. We will strengthen partnerships with reputable international institutions to facilitate reciprocal exchanges, allowing our students and faculty to gain global perspectives and advanced knowledge. We will foster a culture of innovation that directly responds to the pressing needs and challenges faced by society. We will prioritize socially relevant and multidisciplinary research and addresses community development, health, environment, technology, and economic resilience. We will support researchers through increased funding, capacity building, and infrastructure improvements to enhance research quality and relevance. We will strengthen our extension services by delivering responsive, relevant, and sustainable programs. We will deepen our partnership with local governments, industries, community organizations, and our stakeholders to create solutions that empower communities and enhance their quality of life. We will also integrate diversity and inclusion principle in all extension activities, ensuring that marginalized groups have access to resources and opportunities. We will pursue innovative and sustainable resource mobilization to generate sustainable revenue streams. This includes forging industry partnership, creating socially responsible enterprise, generating income through research commercialization, and optimizing the use of universities' land and property assets. The achievements and future direction of the university are firmly built upon the strong foundation laid by previous administration. Their visionary leadership has paved the way for ongoing progress, enabling us to advance academic excellence and research innovation, community engagement, and resource generation with greater momentum. Let us continue to build a more inclusive, dynamic, and globally connected university. This is the path forward, and it is a future filled with promise, pride, and purpose for the University of Southern Mindanao. I am confident that through our collective effort, USM will continue to be a beacon of knowledge, innovation, and hope. That the road ahead may be difficult, but by working hand in hand, we can create a future filled with opportunity and success. Let us embrace the challenges before us and work together towards a future filled with limitless possibilities. May God's favor shine upon USM as it move forward with a purpose and hope. Mabuhay ang USM! Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
That was the State of the University address of Dr. Jonald Pimentel. Like to call the members of the Board of Regents and our governor to please join our president for a photo op. request our faculty members and USM personnel to please stand for a picture opportunity. We also would like to invite our vice presidents to please join our president in front for a photo opportunity.
Asan yung light na nandoon sa ano? Wala? Sa lectern, ma'am? Oo. Saan yung nilagay?
Check. USMians, please bear with us because we are about to begin the second part of the State of the University Address. Check. Good morning, USM! Ayan. Welcome to the second part of the State of the University Address. Today, we are making a history here at USM because for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, a dialogue will happen after the speech of our president. USMians, my name is Brex Nicolas, and this is Unitalk. Sabi nila, speeches inspire, but dialogue connects. At yan po ang gagawin natin ngayong araw na ito. We're bringing the plans and vision of the university from the podium to this set. Dadalhin po natin dito ang boses ng university stakeholders para marinig mismo ng ating university leaders. Last week po, nangalap ang aming team ng mga tanong mula sa ating Facebook page. Sa pamamagitan po ng Facebook, nakapili po tayo ng 3 representative who will be joining us today to keep the discussion grounded and real. Of course, ang dialogue is only complete, ladies and gentlemen, when both sides are present. Answering the questions today are no less than the leadership team of this institution. Of course, at the helm of the university, we have University President Dr. Jonald Pimentel. Along with him are our 4 Vice President. The Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lawrence Tandog. The Vice President for Administration and Finance, Ms. Queenie Lou Durende, CPA. The Vice President for Research Development and Extension, Dr. Debbie Marie Versosa. And the Vice President for Resource Generation and Entrepreneurial Services, Dr. Samsudin Panday. Thank you po, Ma'am and Sir, for willingly stepping into the hot seat of the first ever Unitalk. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the brave soul who carry the voices of our stakeholders. From the students, a 4th-year development communication student of this university, let's call Ms. Karen Torilla. From the non-teaching personnel, we have Mr. Arnaby Murray, a staff of the USM Extension Services Office. And from the faculty, we have Professor Leo Gayao from USM P. Palma. So sila po mga kasama natin ngayong araw na to para itanong yung ating mga concern sa ating USM leaders. Sino dito yung nag-post ng tanong sa Facebook? Wala absent dito. Ayan. I know yung iba nag-PM, no? Piniem po nila yung kanilang mga questions. So thank you so much, Karen, Arnaby, and Sir Leo for being with us today. And thank you so much for sending your questions. Bago po tayo dumiretso sa mga tanong ng ating stakeholder press, sa 7 buwan na panunungkulan mo bilang presidente ng university, be honest, sir, ha? Kumusta po? Nakaka-coffee break pa po ba kayo o tea break?
Being a president is a challenge, no? So, alam naman ninyo na I never dream of becoming one. But due to the need of time, I tried my best to be one because not everyone can be a president of the university. What I found here is not that easy. You've been deprived of a lot of things, especially going around because you need to focus with the bulk of work because you are looking at the responsibility of a wider university involving more than 20,000 students and 1,600 personnel. So it's not that easy, but you will need to focus. What's the best for the university, we have to work for it. And the good thing is, I can relate it to our personnel and our students. One thing also good thing is I'm not talking about the work because I'm sure that our USM personnel are helping because they are part of the foundation of the university. Working hand in hand with unity, we can move on. Good thing also being a president, not only for the travels, but you meet a lot of people trying, especially people who are willing to support the university's trust and direction. I met a lot of politicians whom I just know them in television. Now I'm talking to them face to face, and they're asking what the university needs, and that's our opportunity. I'm also meeting a lot of people in the other group, and everyone have equal opportunities to talk with me because they know my intention that is only for the good of the university. So I'm sure that in the next 3 years, we can reap the fruit of this labor of the work together with the USM constituents. So that's part of the challenge for all of us. I'm not working alone, but you are also involved in this endeavor. Thank you.
All right, so thank you for that answer, Press. Talagang kung ako mag-a-assess, you're doing a great job as the university president. Ibabase natin yan sa mga ibinahagi mo kanina during your speech. And now, let's start hearing from our stakeholders. Unahin natin ang puso ng bawat universidad, ang ating mga estudyante. Let's have Ms. Karen, ano ang iyong mga katanungan sa ating president at sa ating mga 4 VPs? Go ahead.
And thank you so much, Sir Brex. But before that, my courtesy po to our President, Jonald Pimentel, to our Vice Presidents, of course, to our host, Sir Brex Nicolas, to my fellow representatives, to our guests, dignitaries, to our University Student Government President, Mary Adeline Sagayno, and of course, to my fellow students here and watching on live. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Once again, I am Karen Torilla po, a 4th-year development communication student from the College of Arts and Social Sciences, the representative of the student body. Ang aking pong first question is, you talked po, Pres, no, kanina about in your SUA, the infrastructures and the buildings no, being built in USM and in other campuses. However po, there is also some concern on the existing state and quality of our facilities and buildings here in USM, such as our laboratories, mga classrooms, even po ang internet access. So, ano po yung steps that USM is planning to take to improve this po?
First of all, the university works on the support from our government. And sometimes, the limitation of the funding given by the university is also affecting our operation, especially for our infrastructure. But in our mind, we can support that with some of our projects in the university. That's why we are improving our RGES so that we can supplement much of the infrastructure we need in the university. So that's why moving forward, the direction of the university is moving to innovation and entrepreneurship. That's why we always inject in many of my speeches the need for us to commercialize our innovation so that we can gain much of it. We have to use our assets, our land, in order to produce so that we can supplement much of the needed requirements of our infrastructure in the university, our laboratory, and so on. Plus, our engagement with partners, our leaders, to give us more insertions. That's why we have some dialogue with the SUC presidents recently, with the leadership in the Congress as well as in the Senate. And they are promising that they will provide more additional classrooms for the SUCs. I think you have heard that in the television during the plenary sessions of the Senate and Congress. So rest assured, we are because in terms of quality education, this will be our focus, to give quality education to our students, and that means we need to improve our laboratory, we need to improve our classroom. It's sad to say that we are still using some of the medieval type of classrooms that we have, but at least moving forward, step by step, we will improve and provide the best quality education that I'm sure, although it's part of the support, but we know that much of our faculty, because of our faculty program, we have a top-notch professors in the university. So that will also supplement the laboratory. But rest assured that our mindset is to have a quality professors that we can teach, that can teach to our students in such a way that we will provide quality graduates for our community and our nation. That's all, Karen.
Thank you so much, sir. We're very excited for that, no, for the future of USM. Ang next po, sir, is there have been rising cases of harassment of our students within the USM campus, even po in broad daylight. So in terms po of the safety of our students, what are the actions or steps that you are going to take and are willing to take pa po in the future to improve and make USM more safe and more student-friendly po?
The best thing is, the good thing, if the one of the best practices that we have in the university, we have a CODI. We have a council or a committee that that talks about this. Not all universities in the Philippines have this this group that tackles the problems of students in terms of harassment. And of course, it depends on the student to complain and lodge a complaint, because without complaint, we cannot do anything. So this is part of the university's trust that we will give justice for those who have been affected by some of this harassment. No? So our Vice President for Academic Affairs, together with the Vice President for Administration and Finance, are collaborating with this in such a way that everyone's complaint are heard by the university, and the best action is given so to give justice to some of the victims. And in terms of security, although we know that there are some incidents happen, we see to it that our policy in the university should be followed, and we try to equip good security for our students, as well as a very good management crisis group that will ensure security for our campus. I think I can throw some of the question to our Vice President for Administration and Finance, Ms. Quinilyn Durendes.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon po. Ay, good morning. Good morning to all. I'd like to supplement yung sinasabi ni Press regarding sa existence ng ating Committee on Decorum and Investigation. I believe ako po yung chairman sa committee na yan, and I can say that we have a very strong policy already approved by the BOR. So we have this commitment to our students that through the help of our legal office, our good lawyers, you will be expecting that in the future we will intensify the conduct of cascading regarding our policy on Safe Space Act. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am and sir. I myself po am a witness of the quick response of OSA and GAD. So we're very excited and po to hear about this news. Next po is, you also mentioned, Press, na USM boasts more than 20,000 enrollees this academic year. So with that also comes the rising challenges po in terms of the efficiency sa admission as well as the enrollment. So how are you going to make sure po that this process is more efficient, more inclusive for all the students po?
Okay. In terms, it's been a long time, no? So since when I was still a dean, that was, I think, the initiative of the previous president to USM will undergo an ISO accreditation. That's part of the trust of the university to shorten processes in terms of enrollment. So from a very rigorous process, we reduce it to a minimal process so that everyone can be served timely. this is part of the challenge of being a big university. So we are listening, we are open for continuing improving our system because without feedback, we cannot improve things. So we rely on, of course, on our investigation, our research, also our clients to give us feedback. So that's why nowadays, at least some of the procedures before have been shortened, and we try to address problems in terms of acquiring documents, as well as in terms of our ICT communication with the yung mga estudyante na nag-come. Of course, we cannot allow everyone to come to the university. There should mayroong proseso because we are only allowing ourselves on the capacity that we can take in of the students. So alam natin gusto nating lahat ng estudyante sana mag-enroll ng university, but because of our capacity to absorb, we limit, and we only we have guidelines for every colleges that we can accept. So I think some of the comments, maybe response can be, I will throw to the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Leorenz Tandok.
Maraming salamat, Pres. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Ang dami po ang number ng students na pwedeng i-admit ng USM ay nakadepende po sa ating free higher education budget allocation. So gusto man naming padamihin ang students na pwedeng i-admit ng USM, ay hindi po natin magawa dahil mayroong budget cap. Pero isang magandang balita, last week, si President kasama ang kanyang team ay umattend ng budget hearing at na-mention po doon na magkakaroon po tayo ng 8.5% increase in free higher education. So, we roughly computed at posibleng makakadagdag po tayo ng mga around 1,500 students, additional students na pwedeng i-admit last year, and that could actually translate to an additional 30 sections of incoming freshmen. Yung process po ng pag-admit, kagaya sabi ni President, ay kailangan magkaroon po ng maayos na proseso. Pero nung nakaraang 2 linggo ay nag-meeting na po ang mga deans para mapag-usapan kung paano ma-improve ang admission process. So initially ay napagkasunduan na po namin na magkakaroon ng isang cut-off score para sa board courses at uniform cut-off score sa lahat ng non-board courses. Pero sa mga programs na may maraming applicants ay i-apply pa rin namin po yung ranking to be fair also. Pero mayroon po tayong BOR approval na tinatawag nating affirmative action to special groups na kung saan ang 5% ay nakalaan para sa ating PWDs, IPs, children of solo parents, and those coming from low-income groups. Pinagpaplanuhan din po namin na magpo-propose na itataas po ito from 5% to 10%. At ang special consideration na ito ay i-expand po namin to include yung mga first-generation students. This is actually our response to ambition natin 2040. So itong mga first-generation students, ito yung mga estudyante na unang mag-e-enter sa college for that particular family. And we will be giving them, and we will be including them as part of special consideration. Ibig sabihin, magkakaroon po ng ranking at sa mga nag-qualify based on cut-off score na hindi po pumasok sa ranking pero nasa special groups na na-identify will be included as part of students admitted for that particular programs. Ipagpapatuloy rin po namin, kagaya sabi ni President kanina, na ang University ICT Office ay tumutulong sa admission process. Malaking tulong po yung digitized admission at saka online application sa tulong po ng ICTC dahil hindi na po kailangang pumunta ng university ang mga estudyante natin. Pero para sa taong ito ay palalakasin po namin yung helpline desk. Also, ang nagbibigay din ng support ay ang ating office ng ICT. Palalakasin po yung helpline desk at saka yung mga online support, offline for example, para sa mga estudyante na mababa yung mahina yung internet connection. Then pinaigting rin natin ang ating extension campus, kagaya ng minention ni President kanina sa kanyang speech, meron po tayong extension campuses na dinagdag at ang primary reason ng pagkaroon ng Memorandum of Agreement with these LGUs is primarily to expand access to education. Dahil malaking tulong po para sa mga estudyanteng nasa malayo. Halimbawa, yung taga-Banisilan or Pigawayan at walang-wala at hindi kayang magbayad ng lodging house po dito sa Kabacan at hindi po yung mahirap kahit yung pamasahe, and that would actually help them financially dahil hindi na kailangan ng boarding house at hindi na kailangan ng pamasahe para pumunta dito sa USM. So maraming mga steps po ang ginagawa ngayon para mapa-improve. Kasama na po yun yung pag-offer ng additional programs. Kanina, minention ni President na nagkaroon tayo ng additional programs. Those are actually national priority programs. And we also aim to improve access to education para yung mga applicants na gusto ng ganong kurso ay hindi kailangang pumunta sa malayo to take those courses. So sa taong ito, preliminarily, ay mayroon na pong bagong programs na idadagdag. Mayroon na pong Bachelor of Science in Economics ay nakasalang na po. And we already have initial planning about Bachelor of Arts in Peace Education with 2 majors, major in Peace Education and major in Conflict Resolution. Maraming salamat.
With those new programs, Sam, talagang expect natin na dadami pa yung mag-i-enroll dito sa ating university. Okay, so congratulations on that. Yes, Karen, for your last question.
Ayan. Thank you so much po, Ma'am and Press. I think I can speak in behalf of the student body that we are very excited for these large strides that USM is taking. So last one po from me is, as we all know po, we are celebrating the Pasiklaban 2025. And with that, may mga challenges or issues din po that have risen, particularly about the monetary contribution. So may mga ibang students po na nagsasabi na ito po ay dagdag lamang po na burden sa kanila, and meron daw po irony with it because they are being told na this is voluntary. However, it is required or mandatory po from them. May mga ibang student leaders naman po and faculty who come in defense saying na events as big as Pasiklaban would not be possible without funds. So now we have heard po from multiple sides of the story, and we would like to hear po from your take on this as the head of the university.
Okay. With regards to the Pasiklaban, it is a student activity. And with regards to the policy of the university, wala talagang collection. As much possible, no monetary collections, we don't have that. No? So we refrain from collecting money from our students. However, we have also a policy for voluntary contribution provided under the rules of the OSA that there should be a sort of dialogue from the societies and other organizations of the university before they can, their proposal should be thrown to the society, sometimes with the presence of the parents. So if the parents are willing to shoulder some of their contribution, of course, with signed consent from them, then we allow them, provided that it is from their initiative. It is not our initiative. Because the policy the university is not encouraging collecting money. So we talk for the dialogue, I think I asked the OSA, I think 4 days ago, to talk about this to the different societies, cascading them that the policy about this so-called contribution, and I think the different societies and the universities knows that the collection, this contribution is not compulsory, but it's voluntary. Of course, Palisiklaban is tradition for the university. Sometimes they spend their money by their own because they have the feeling that it's part of the tradition. No? Sometimes there are societies that have a very minimal members, so that's why they spend. But we will not put this issue to the university that they are really being forced, because they know, in fact, the reality is the university doesn't allow compulsory contribution to the students. So that's a clear mandate of the university. So I think my Dr. Lawrence can add more on this.
Tama po yung sabi ni President, we really would like to adhere to no collection policy. Pero weeks before the Pasiklaban ay may maraming mga organizations po na lumapit. Dala-dala yung minutes ng meeting na naka-indicate na mayroong approval po yung voluntary contribution from the parents. So what we did is to reiterate doon sa communication that contribution must be strictly voluntary. But we plan this time for transparency and financial accountability. We will be requiring those organizations na humingi ng voluntary contribution to submit a financial report para malaman po ng admin at para malaman po ng mga society members kung saan napunta yung voluntary contribution and how much was indeed collected for the Pasiklaban purpose. Thank you.
And thank you so much po to all of our vice presidents and of course to President Jonald. It has been an honor po to be the voice of the students.
Thank you, Karen.
Alright, so yan na, klaro yon. Voluntary collection. Press, nabanggit mo kanina na malaki ang itutulong ng ating mga income-generating project sa mga ginagawa natin dito sa University of Southern Mindanao. Ano po ang mga plano ninyo when it comes to our resource generation and entrepreneurial services?
We have already started. Marami tayong commodities from the universities, more on agricultural and non-agricultural. Since the start of my presidency, we have already some changes on the policy of some agricultural products that improves our collection. I think the best person can. I know that there was already effect on these changes of some policy. I think our Vice President for Resource Generation, Dr. Samsudin Panday, can enlighten us some of these changes, and it's positive for the university.
Okay, good morning everyone, to our audience. Actually, our income-generating projects where we have the agricultural IGPs, the non-agricultural IGPs, and we also have the hospital and the Human Resource Development Training Center. So first, in our agricultural IGPs, from the very first time po na with the strong support of our President, we are planning to invest on our facilities, the farm machineries. Actually, ongoing na po, approved na by the BUR yung may mga some changes. Because I believe lahat tayo dito, especially the personnel ng USM, alam natin yung mga farm machineries natin, facilities, masyado ng luma and mas malaki ang maintenance. And this time, with the approval of our dalawang machinery that is worth more or less 10 million, so magkakaroon ngayon ng konting, kumbaga, for the personnel ng Business Development Center, medyo nabobost po yung interest nila. So, masarap magtrabaho kapag andyan yung full support ng administration. So yun po, and we all know that we have wide, napakalawak na area natin, potential for agricultural projects, IGPs. So from this time, ang plano natin is, as much as possible, wala tayong makikitang blanco o walang laman na area na potential for IGPs. So yun po. Another one is the USM Hospital. We are now forward on for a level 2 hospital. Ibig sabihin, ang target po natin is dadami ang bed capacity from sa ngayon is 50. Kung kaya natin gawing 100 na bed capacity, malaking bagay po yon para sa constituents ng university. Not only sa hospital, infirmary, but the surrounding community. So ibig sabihin, mas dadami ang income ni IGP. Another one is, marami tayong mga canteens dito. Some of our canteens ay, with the help po nung ROS 2, we are planning to operate that as much as possible, USM-operated canteens yung ibang canteens po natin. And didiretso na kay USM yung income ng mga canteens natin. And of course, with that increase, hopefully sana dadami yung, meron tayong food coupon for the students. Monthly po yan. Aware naman po siguro lahat ng mga estudyante, especially in collaboration with the Office of Student Affairs. Another is, we are planning to go with the PPP, the Public-Private Partnership. Actually, last week with the Planning Development Office, pumunta po kami sa Davao for that possible collaboration with the investors. And here we have kung familiar po tayo, from the main gate towards the Miracle hanggang BFAR, before the BFAR, yan po yung potential for the PPPs. So yun po yung natin. And of course, we had the IPTT BDO office. As much as possible, we are trying to facilitate with I think, the Director Marohom, yung some of our, if not most of our mature technology, developed technology sa USM, na magkakaroon ng technology licensing agreement with the private industries. So yun po yung, of course, the support ng ating mahal na presidente, hopefully possible po at least within 3 years, Sir President. So yun po, maraming salamat.
In addition, so the new office of the RGES will be built in that area. No? So expect graduating next year, mayroon na sila yung 2-story building where some of the displays products of the university can be put there so our constituents can avail some of our products in a minimal price compared to outside. No? So yan ang isang, and then we have to establish, as yung sabi ni Vice, na we have to establish our policy regarding the private-public partnership because most of the other universities in the Philippines, these are some of their strength that they can generate income because there are private industries who are producing the product from the innovation made by the university, and we can get our royalty in percentage as income of the university. So that will support. So this part of the income will support the operation of the university. So in addition to the support of our government.
Sir, ito, para maintindihan lang ng lahat, kasi not everyone know about this. Di ba may budget ang USM from the national government? Ngayon, meron tayong mga income generation project inside the university para po mas maklaro sa lahat paano po ginagamit ng USM yung income ng ating mga income generating projects.
Okay, I can throw this to Ma'am Queenie during this, our Vice President for Administration and Finance. So she is very knowledgeable on this. So
Okay. The income generating projects is considered to be a local income. So we have different projects tulad ng nasabi ni Sir Sam. We have the agri and non-agri. So like for example in the hospital. So the utilization of fund for the hospital is for hospital operations. The same as true with other, like for example, hostel. The income being collected out of the operations ng hostel would be utilized for the operation of the hostel. However, there are other incomes such as rentals ng space. Like for example, yung sa ating PhilRice. We're collecting 3 million a year. Yan yung rent sa ating rice field. So that 3 million will be considered as other income and being accounted under we have this one account, the admin cost. Lahat po ng mga other income ay nilalagay sa isang account which we called as admin cost. So pati po yung mga externally funded na mga projects actually na mayroong 3 usually na percent na kinukuha doon sa funding na magiging part ng administrative cost or indirect cost. Pinupul po siya lahat. Out of that amount, gagawa po ng prioritization ang ating administration kung ano yung pinaka-need or need-based approach po based on our evaluation. So madami na po tayong na-utilize. Like for example, yung ating bus, yung ating vehicle. Ayan siya. And I believe meron na po tayong nakalatag na amount na binigay sa Office of the President so that hopefully by 2026, first quarter, meron na po tayong prioritization ng mga investments or capitalization based on the prioritization ng current administration.
Alright, so yun. So, ibig sabihin, talagang malaki yung naibibigay na suporta ng income ng RGES sa operation ng ating university.
Yes, actually, because it can augment.
Yeah.
We have to understand that there is a limited fiscal space. Yung ating funding from the National Fund, basically ay para sa payment ng salaries and wages ng ating permanent, MOE, and other capital outlay. However, it is not sufficient to sustain the need ng ating operation ng university. So tulad nung sabi ni Sir Sam, may mga augmentations, yung sa mga rentals coming from our canteens, doon po kinukuha yung ating binibigay na assistance to our students in the form of food coupons.
Alright, thank you so much, Ma'am Queen. Dahil napag-uusapan na rin natin yung suporta, of course, kailangan nating suportahan din yung ating mga USM graduates, yung ating mga alumni. Ano po ang plano ng university to strengthen our ties with our alumni na talaga namang patuloy na nagbibigay ng pride sa ating university, sir?
Of course, alumni is very important sector of our university. That's why we are engaging them as of this time. And may resulta namang maganda. So with our MIT USM alumni na may representative sa ating Board of Regents. But so ito yung isang may nagawa na tayong office, wala pa tayong director. Naghanap pa tayo ng magaling na director na para bigyan itong office ng alumni because alumni can make a difference. For instance, in other universities abroad and even in Manila, their alumni sometimes are donating or they donated a lot of buildings for the university, especially yung mga private universities in Manila. In other universities outside the country, they are forming a fund for scholarships. No? So, as of this time, we are engaging in terms of looking for them through sa ating digital capability sa university. So kung may mga email, lahat, kung may mga Facebook. So we are trying to contact them. In fact, may ibang mga fruitful engagement tayo na nagre-resulta ng nagbibigay sila ng scholarship. As of this time, mayroong 6 slots for scholarships na galing sa alumni natin sa North America, no? So mayroong yung isang PWD natin na isang estudyante, assured na siya sa kanyang support kasi binigyan na siya ng support ng mga alumni natin doon. At saka this is an engagement wherein they can also contribute, no? Kasi galing sila sa university, they are proud alumni of the university, and I think they are giving back what they have gotten from the university when they were still a student. So I think this is part, of course, ang ibibigay natin din also sa kanila is we will recognize them through the awards. Mayroon tayong, sa bukas, magbibigay ng ang alumni ng awards doon sa mga deserving alumni natin, o mga alumnus natin na galing dito sa university, of course. So, isa yung initiative na hindi natin sila pinababayaan. Of course, sana I'm looking at them because marami sila ngayon na nakikinig sa
shout
Facebook
out
Live
sa
natin.
mga
Shout out sa
alumni
mga
natin
alumni
dyan.
na kung gusto nyo mag-support sa university, mayroon tayong isang fund na inallocate doon, no? So isang pwede nyong lagyan, no? Diretso tayo doon sa ating accounting office na mayroong isang area doon for accepting the fund. And rest assured that everything that you give to us will be properly accounted and it will give for the benefit of our students. So, meron ka pang dagdag, Vice?
Yeah, tulad nung nabanggit ni Pres, talagang, di ba dati, sir, yung kanilang assistance to students, hindi dumadaan sa university. But during your time, for the purpose of accountability and transparency, lahat ng fundings coming from our alumni para po sa mag-provide ng assistance, financial assistance to our students, ay dumadaan na po sa accounting, auditing rules and regulations. Ibig sabihin, ina-account na po siya tulad talaga ng isang government na fund. So we follow the rules set by the COA. We account it separately. Tulad ng sabi ni Pres, meron siyang subsidiary na ledger so that anytime kung yung ating mga donors ba yung tawag sa kanila, ay pwede nilang hingin yung copy ng ating documentation as to the usage of their fundings. Okay?
Ayan. Indeed, our alumni are our lifelong partners dito sa university. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, taas nga ang kamay ng mga non-teaching personnel. Ayun, they are here. Handa na ba kayong marinig ang inyong mga katanungan at mga concerns? Let's welcome your representative, Mr. Arnaby Murray. Arn, ano yung mga tanong mo para sa ating leaders?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Mapita sa kita na laungan. Good morning, Sir Pres. To our 4 Vice President, good morning po. May 2 questions lang po ako ito yung hinahing ng aking kapwa COS. First, sir, is paano po ma-recognize ng university ang work or services ng isang personnel dito sa university po. Kasi meron po tayong mga working staff, almost 10 years na po sa service, ngunit ang kanilang position at sahod ay ganun pa rin po. Tapos, in that case, sir, ano rin po ang, halimbawa, sir, if ever mag-retire na po sila, tapos inabot na sila ng day of retiring nila, sir, ano po ang makukuha nilang benefits from the university, sir?
Okay, yung sa CUS GOs, mayroong policy yan. So, klaro ang policy. So, contractual siya, may kontrata. So, depende kung anong klaseng CUS or GO. Mayroong short projects. So, mayroon tayong policy niyan. ang Vice President for Finance, no, Administration Finance, siya yung mag-response niyan. I will just supplement kasi ako naman tiningnan ko yung welfare ng mga COS, mga GO natin. Pero Ma'am Queenie, Vice President Queenie can I think exactly responds to your query.
Okay. Okay, i-define muna natin ano yung legal relationship between the USM at ng ating mga GO and COS personnel. Based po talaga sa rulings ng civil service, wala po talagang employee-employee relationship. Ibig sabihin, wala tayong appointment sa civil service, so ang ating matatanggap ay yung wages. Unless otherwise, kung meron talagang order from the Malacanang, like yung gratuity pay, kaya yun yung legal basis kung bakit magbabayad si university, but always subject to fund availability. So ang ating relationship ay based lamang sa kung ano ang nakalagay sa kontrata. So, para po maiprotect yung ating job order at saka COS personnel, ang ating Human Resource Management Office ay sinisigurado ang kanilang security. Ibig sabihin, hindi po sila pinapareport pag walang approved na contract. So, meaning, pag first day mo sa work, dapat meron ka ng approved contract kasi pag wala yun, affected yung iyong sahod. So, madidelay. Isa yun sa magiging effect. So as to the benefits, ang maibibigay namin sa inyo ay prioritization sa promotion. Coming na po ang ating revised organizational structure for state universities or ROS 2. Para po yan sa research group, research and extension, and for the auxiliary, yun yung sa IGPs. Now, we are encouraging our JOs and COS non-teaching personnel to collaborate, to connect with our OSMASAI. So, I believe that our OSMASAI is talagang nandyan yung support sa current na administration para po sila yung magiging bridge kung ano yung mga pwede nating maibigay na assistance sa mga non-teaching na non-permanent. Like for example, pwede naman natin silang bigyan ng assistance doon para maipasa yung civil service. Kasi kayo po ang priority sa ROS. Kasi yan naman po talaga ang intention, bakit may ROS? To prioritize those non-permanent personnel para po ma-permanent. Ang problema lang po talaga natin, Pres, ay yung kanilang eligibility or kanilang requirements para po ma-permanent. So, ayun,
Cum laude,
wala po yung problema. However, para po doon sa iba, ay talagang take lang po tayo ng take. Andito po ang administration na magbibigay sa inyo ng support.
At saka, yung long-term benefit, no? Kasi wala mang employee-employee relationship. So, hindi, ang mga COS at GO, hindi kayo saklaw doon sa GSIS. So, yung iba, nag-start pa lang, moving forward, kung continuous, kaya sinabi ni Sir Aracnid kanina na 10 years na, I think for those who have just start, I think, doon kayo sa SSS. Para whenever, kung sakali wala kayong chance na magiging permanent, but you still continue to be a COS or GO, mayroon kayong benefit na makukuha from SSS. So, I think yan ang...
Pero sir, gusto lang natin iparating sa ating mga JOs and COS personnel. Nakikita po at nararamdaman ng management yung inyong effort, yung inyong dedication sa work. Tuloy-tuloy lang po tayo kasi might be, time will come na sa inyo na po ang spotlight. So, mag-try and try.
Tama. Yan, so, sa mga JO and COS natin dyan, ang unang dapat gawin, ipasa ang civil service, no? Ayan.
At saka, going forward sa education, mag-masters kayo.
Yun.
So, mag-masters. No? So, yan ang isang, I think, chance mo na makikita ka.
At ma-permanent.
Yes.
Yun. Alright, sige. Arn, for your second question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. So, my second question, sir, is regarding po sa delay po ng sahod po ng COS and GO po. Kasi minsan po, inaabot po ng 2 weeks or 3 weeks bago po makuha yung sahod. So, doon po, sir, yun po ang second question ko, sir.
Okay. Maraming factors bakit na-delay ang sahod ng CUS at GO. First, yung kontrata nyo. Yung iba may requirements, hindi minadali yung pagkuha ng requirements. Another is, so one requirement is yung mga documents na kailangan, no? At saka yung prompt submission, no? So ang HR, so in my administration, we are trying our best na hindi talaga ma-delay yung sahod ng CUS and GO, no? Because they are a support to our. So paano madidelay yan? Alam ko ang iba diyan napuno sa utang. No? So ngayon ang iba naman akala nila wala pang sahod, nandoon na pala sa loob. Ikaw, bakit hindi niyo tiningnan yung ATM niyo? Akala niyo delay? So kasi so ngayon nakita nila yung changes, but as I mentioned a while ago, maraming ibang factors. Yung iba, hindi naman lahat na-delay. Kasi yung iba na-delay kasi depende sa fund. May iba na external. Huli dumating ang pera. So, hindi kasalanan ng USM yon. No? So, pero mayroon tayong procedure bakit sometimes na-delay yung sweldo ng CUS. So, I think Ma'am Queenie, alam niya yung reason dyan.
Okay, yung sinasabi ni Pres, i-supplement ko lang. We want efficiency, but we should not compromise compliance with COA. So meron pong siniset na requirements ang Commission on Audit for the payment of wages. Tulad po, tama yung sabi ni Pres na dapat on time tayo mag-submit ng DTR. Pag 1 to 15, dapat on the 17th day, na-submit na po yung DTR. Pag second half naman, on the second day of the following month. Kasi talagang ito lang po ang commitment ng administration. Pag sahod, top priority. Pag sinasabing top priority, iset aside lahat ng mga accountable officers yung kanilang ginagawa to give way for the payment of salaries. Ang amin lamang pong request, kasi meron po tayong tinatawag na inherent limitations. We do the manual checking of DTRs. Take note, I think nasa 700 po kayo na mga non-permanent. And the Human Resource Office is doing the manual checking of DTRs one by one. So, meron pong effect sa aming speed or sa aming efficiency kapag hindi po on time ang submission ng DTR. Kapag meron po tayong tardiness, kasi magko-compute manually, merong mga absences, ayun siya. Kasi napaka-importante na kompleto at tama yung pinapakain natin sa system. We do also yung tinatawag na batch processing kasi merong iba po na nagre-reklamo, bakit ako ay nahuli? Ibig sabihin, hindi ka naisali doon sa batch processing. Please take note that we have 4 fund clusters and more than 4 bank accounts. Iba-iba po yung charging, iba-iba po yung pinagkukunan ng ating payment ng ating wages. So, it's very important na magbabatch. Sabay-sabay po natin gagawa ng payroll. Alam niyo po kung bakit mahirap po sa amin, sa admin, na hindi siya i-batch processing. Kasi nga, paisa-isa na DV, mantakin niyo yun, paisa-isa na perma. Whereas kung sa isang payroll, 50 kayo lahat, isang permahan lang. And yung si cashier natin, I'd like also to disclose na sa ngayon, ang payment ng ating sweldo ay we are utilizing the online banking system of the Land Bank of the Philippines. So we have this WeAccess and EMDS. Hindi na po hinahatid tulad nung dati ang PaxVal sa Land Bank. Yung nagpa-process na po ng ating sahod papunta sa inyong accounts ay ang ating mga cashiers. Gusto ko lang pong i-recognize yung ating mga cashiers at magigiting namin na mga finance and HR personnel. Meron pong one time, i-share ko lang, total talk show naman ito, sir. Alam mo, on the way na sa Tunggol Bridge ako, just para lang po talaga makahit doon sa cut-off. Maski po gabi or alas 6 na ng gabi, nagkikredit at nag-AMDS, we access po ang ating cashiers. Ang ating mga accountants, ang ating mga taga-finance, ang aking HR, maski gabi po nag-overtime para lang po ma-priority yung inyong sahod. Thank you po sa inyo, no, na, okay.
Magdagdag lang po ako kasi palagay ko ang research group po ay may kakaibang pangangailangan pagdating sa sweldo dahil kami lang sa university ang hindi nag-uumpisa ng January, maya-maya kung kailan dumating yung pondo. At isang palagay kong dahilan bakit nade-delay ang sweldo, galing na rin sa mga naririnig ko sa lumalapit sa amin, ay may requirement na ibibigay sa kanila, ipasa nyo ito, ipasa nyo ito. Pag submit nila, iba pala yung requirement din na ano. So, I think nag-usap na rin kami, Ma'am Queen and Sir JR. Siguro sabihin ko na dito, para wala nang back out. Nag-promise po kasi kami na we will create a clear guideline, manual po siya, kung ano po yung mga dapat gawin ng JO at COS para meron tayong guide. Hindi yung, ang napapansin ko kasi, ang guide ng tao, group chat. Ang guide nila, yung sinabi nung kaibigan nila sa office. Mas maganda talaga, di ba? Meron tayong libro, yun lang ang ating guide. At palagay ko, isang paraan po yun na mas mapadali yung ating pagpapasweldo. At dahil sinabi ko na po ito sa lahat, hopefully hindi na tayo mag-back out.
Sir, may dadagdag ako na magandang programa na ginawa ng administration. Meron po tayong tinatawag ngayon na Human Resource Information System, PDS, Payroll System, Leave Management, Learning and Development Module, and of course, the Performance Management Module. Nag-hire po tayo ng mga programmers, mga IT experts in collaboration with with the UICTO, yung ating buong team. So they're working on it, and actually pagkatapos po namin makompleto at ma-okay na yung ating PDS, so by October 10, ipipresent na yung PDS sa steering committee, and after that, immediately, sa last quarter of the year, uumpisahan na yung ating payroll system, digital, because we would like to solve yung ating inherent limitations, yung mga human errors, the manual doing of the job. So ililink si DTR papuntang payroll system para maiwasan yung manual computation. So ganun po yung ini-expect natin. So good luck po sa ating IT. Kasali po ang USM KCC. Lahat po ng ating ano. So yun po yung good news. Meron na tayong programmers working to make our HR processes even better.
Oh, that's a good news po, no? Kasi yung mga staff rin namin sa DXVL, yun din yung problema. Nagkakamali sa counting nung mga tardiness and absence. Okay, so now, let's proceed. Sabi nga nila, save the best for last. Ayan. Magsigawan, mga faculty members. Ayan, tingnan natin kung itatanong ni Professor Leo Gayaw ang inyong mga concerns. Professor Leo, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Sir Briggs. And my courtesy to our President, Dr. Jonald Pimentel, and to the 4 Vice Presidents, my co-faculty, no? At sa lahat po na nandito ngayon, isa pong mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Okay, sabi nga ni Sir Briggs kanina, nangalap yung team ng mga questions. So ito po yung mga pinaka-common questions ng mga faculty na ibibigay ko ngayon sa ating President. No? Number 1 question po, Pres, is sinabi niyo po kanina sa inyong pitch yung USM directions, number 2, about sa innovations and research, a culture of innovation and research. Number 1 question is, how can the university help faculty members to do research and innovate?
We are very supportive. So alam naman natin na ang innovation, okay, yung faculty na mayroong ganitong mindset can do a proposal. No? So proposal-based tayo doon. So we can ask external funding or we can provide internal funding. So pag makita natin na potential siya for commercialization, we will give all out support because that will benefit. Although we have already established our policy with regards to royalty, meron na tayo dyan, hatian. So sino ngayon yung authors, magkano ang makuha ng yung gumawa ng innovation na yan. So klaro na yan sa policy natin. So whenever may mga faculty na gumagawa ganyan, we will give all our full support. Plus, I think this will also contribute to his para yung career niya doon sa research na magiging maganda yung takbo ng buhay niya in terms of promotion. Kasi that's part of makakount siya doon sa dalawang promotion scheme natin sa GC3, which is looking on all this endeavor doon sa kung mayroon siyang mga innovation, mga researches, plus yung dito sa atin sa merit promotion natin sa university kung wala siyang chance doon. So, tinitingnan natin yan na isang malaking contribution, especially kung nagko-contribute siya doon sa university. So, kung mayroon pa kayong mga vice president natin.
Siguro, tama ba ang pagkaintindi ko na ang tanong ay paano ba mas dumami yung faculty na pwedeng makilahok no, sa research and innovation, hindi yung pare-parehong tao lang. And palagay ko, ang ating university ngayon are really doing many steps. Just this year alone, napakarami na pong policy ang ating napa-approve sa Board of Regents. Ang isa na doon ay ang pagbalik ng college research and extension coordinators na last year sana mawala na sila. Pero this year, dahil kinikilala natin yung meron talaga kayong role na gagampanan sa inyong college, kayo po ang magiging tulay from RDE sa mga faculty, hindi lang sa faculty, kundi pati sa mga estudyante. So isa po yun, ang retention ng college research and extension coordinators. Pangalawa po, at palagay ko ito yung pinalakpakan din, isa sa pinalakpakan ng gusto kanina, Sir Pres, sa iyong speech ay ang group thesis. Kayong mga undergraduate students ngayon, first year yata kayo, no? So makikinabang po kayo dito sa group thesis if you want. Pwede namang mag-individual kayo. Palagay nyo, hindi lang palagay nyo estudyante lang may gusto ng option na mag-group thesis. Hindi, kasi pati faculty, hindi biro sa faculty na mag-advise. Tama ba? Malaking oras na uubos ng faculty sa pag-advise. And because we now have group thesis, ang nasa isip namin, mas magkaroon ng oras ang faculty mag-check, mas magkaroon din siya ng oras mag-innovate ng sarili niyang research, at siyempre, mas matingnan niya yung quality ng mga lahat ng thesis. Pangatlo po, this year is the first time na may sinama po kaming pitching and innovation competition sa mga in-house review. So last year, meron ng mga nanalo sa pitching competition, at isa tong paraan na hindi lang yung parating nananalong mga colleges, yung nasa mid-year in-house sa student in-house review, kasi paulit-ulit no, yung mga nananalo ng colleges. So this year, actually, I think it's the first time in many, many years na ang top winner natin sa innovation category or pitching ay yung taga College of Trades and Industry. At palagay ko, mas bumabagay ang pitching and innovation na sinasabi ni Pres kasi may mga colleges na mas bagay po ang product development and innovation kaysa sa research publication. That being said, tinutuloy po natin ang suporta sa publication because now we have higher publication incentives for those who publish, especially kung mas mataas yung quality ng journal na pinagsubmitan ninyo. And finally, to also further increase the participation of faculty, di ba, meron tayong tinatawag na externally funded research and locally funded research, pero tayo, Pres, sa math tayo, minsan hindi mo kailangan ng pera, kailangan mo lang ng panahong mag-isip. So, meron tayong tinatawag na limited research with limited funding. It's still proposal-based. You can still propose your research to the ORDEC. Hindi nyo kailangan humingi ng pera, pero at least ma-record natin, and that will be part also of your research output. So that's another way where more faculty, even dun sa mga hindi kailangan ng pera, to participate. And finally, one way that we can encourage our faculty is through the College Research and Extension Coordinators na sinabi ko kanina, bukas na bukas po ang aming linya. Lumapit lang po kayo sa kanila or sa amin para matugunan din ang inyong mga pangangailangan sa
Dagdagan ko lang din sa finance na side. Sa finance po na side, aside sa GAA funding for the research, meron din po tayo sa Fund 05 na funding for research. And meron din po sa admin cost na 2 million for the research and 1 million for the faculty development. So, ibig sabihin, partnership lang siguro, Ma'am Deb, sa finance and sa research group. Mag-collaborate lang po kami so that yung funding naman ay efficiently na ma-utilize.
In addition, why we have this direction because sometimes may mga projects sa mga estudyante natin na very expensive, especially doon tayo sa mga technical like in engineering and in CTI na masyadong mahal. If it is an individual thesis or project, magasto masyado. So kung mayroon tayong 3 estudyante, they can contribute and then mas magaan sa bulsa kung mayroon silang project. Then, part of it, we are moving for more innovation because we know that kung mayroon tayong innovation, mayroon tayong produkto, we can commercialize it and then mag-benefit yung gumawa, mag-benefit ang university. Pagkatapos, that's why this year, I encourage most of our colleges to show what their innovation is through their display. No? So pag-demonstrate tayo ng mga display, ang unang nag-display dito sa atin yung College of Engineering and Information Technology. So I try to encourage the dean, maybe it's university-wide next year. So innovation can be seen by our students. They can learn and they can be encouraged to have also their one. And pwede nilang i-apply for invention, no? Sa invention or utility model doon sa IPUFIL. So, for their protection. So, nakita natin, no? I was so impressed with this, itong tinawag natin na pitching, itong yung innovation natin. Hindi mo maakalain na makakita ka ng mga robots na ginawa lang dito sa university. No? So nakikita natin yan sa mga TV, pero dito sa university, mayroong kakayahan yung mga estudyante natin to create all those things. So mayroon naman tayong mga magaling na mga faculty na willing to support. Of course, alam naman natin na part ito sa development ng faculty to be a co-author also of the project. So, yan ang isang mindsetting natin towards entrepreneurship sa university.
Sir, siguro ang concern din ng faculty members, kasi hindi lahat ng members ng faculty ay into research. Ngayon, syempre, gusto nilang ma-promote, di ba? Kailangan nilang makapag-publish din ng research sa mga publication. Ngayon po, paano kaya natin i-capacitate yung mga faculty members na hindi masyadong engaged po sa research po and innovation?
Mayroon tayong best practices niyan. I think it's our faculty association who is doing that right now through the initiative of our faculty regent, Engineer Saliling, who created the diecast and the profess. No? So lahat naman ng aspect, hindi lang sa research, pati sa extension and other leadership collaborations had been credited. May sarili siyang points na pwedeng i-credit towards promotion for the faculty. So hindi naman lahat kasi iba-iba tayong linya. Mayroon talagang magaling mag-extension, may magaling doon sa iba-ibang aspeto, not only in research. And hindi naman natin nakaligtaan yan. So, we have very good dialogue. Mayroon naman tayong CNA. We have good dialogue with our faculty association as well as our non-teaching. Na lahat ng mga efforts ng faculty, we always acknowledge na ito is isang contribution na pwedeng magiging basihan natin for their promotion.
For your second question, Sir Leo.
This is in connection with my first question po, Pres, on research. Kasi minsan, ang faculty, may mga research siya, and may mga load din po sa teaching load. And minsan, nakukompromise natin yung quality education na ibinibigay natin sa ating mga estudyante sa dami-dami ng meetings na pinupuntahan po natin sa research and other work po natin. So my second question is, what will be done to balance teaching load with research and community work?
Mayroon naman tayong policy niyan. So I can ask Dr. Debbie versus our Vice President for Research and Development and also our VP Tandok to answer some of that query.
Actually, sa mga may research, meron po talaga tayong policy on the loading, pero subject po yan sa financial ability, financial availability. So siguro ibabato ko ang question kay Ma'am Queenie.
Okay, dadaanin ko na lang Ma'am Deb doon sa 25% na policy on the honorarium. Basic lang po, sa 100% po natin na work, ang sinasabi po ng batas ay hindi dapat lalampas sa 25% of your monthly salary yung iyong ginagawa na iba on top of your plantilla position. So, ang alam ko po, meron pong tawag nito standard or policy sa research na community, not only sa USM. Hindi ko lang ma-remember exactly yung circular or yung guidelines na yon. But halimbawa po, kung tatanggap ka or magmamanage ka ng more than one na research, meron siyang mga additional qualifications. So, hindi siya automatically na kahit sino lang sana. Kung masunod yung policy na yon, kahit sino lang yung tatanggap ng more than 2 na research. So I think, Ma'am Deb, my suggestion is i-revisit siguro natin, uupo tayo together with my HR director so that we can have a better strategy on how to balance the workload yung mga faculty na nagkakandak ng research na hindi makompromise yung quality ng education.
Yes, ma'am.
Tama po yun, hindi pwedeng i-sacrifice yung teaching load over research load kasi yung main function po ng university ay instruction. Kaya sa part po ng Office ng Academic Affairs, we see to it na yung paglabas po ninyo ay may katapat na make-up classes in case meron kayong na-miss na classes. Ginagawa rin namin before mag-approve ng mga travel orders. Pag may nakaschedule po yan na labas na weekdays, tinatawagan po namin yung mga concerned faculty, especially pag hindi po ini-schedule ng Friday. And we're actually requesting our faculty, wala po tayong klase kapag Friday because this day is allotted for our research and extension, and as much as possible, we have to schedule our research and extension during Fridays para hindi po makompromise yung mga klase natin. Pangalawa, lahat po ng inyong mga travel orders at mga leave of absences, or probably like it's travel order because it would be official time, ay nare-record po yan sa Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs. Pinapasa po namin sa DI, and after po midterm, ay i-generate po namin ang lahat ng mga requests for travel para ma-check kung merong balanse pa in terms of research at saka teaching load ng mga faculty natin.
All right, so Sir Leo?
Okay, my last question po, Pres, as you have mentioned earlier about ProFest, about DICAS, that is part of the merit-based promotion process of the university. So my last question, Pres, is what is your take on the current merit-based promotion process of the university for teaching and non-teaching personnel? And how can the university make this process system a more fair and a more supportive of the employees' welfare?
Very familiar ako sa teaching sa Profess because I was a faculty regent before. And itong Profess naman is, now that I am a president, I see to it that the contribution of the faculty who is aiming for become a professor is really clear. doon sa contribution na sa university. So hindi siya magiging professor kung yung nagawa niya doon na contribution hindi para sa university. Kaya we have done already, we have first batch of promotion for the professors, and we have seen, I'm part of the yung judge noon, lahat ng mga professor 6. So walang 5, 4, 6 lahat. So no bias, walang interest. So nakita ko yung tiningnan namin doon sa committee na we see to it that the one who can obtain a promotion through the merit promotion really contributed to the welfare of the university. So nagawa ba siya ng mayroon ba siyang ginawang system sa university na nakakabigay ng contribution sa lahat. So hindi siya, kung iba-iba lang, so panglabas lang yon, hindi namin yon kino-consider. So rest assured na through this, although alam namin na very complicated itong system na to, but meron tayong GC3. Ang GC3 is the complementary under sa dalawang circular yan sa dalawang agency ng gobyerno. Pero ito yung mayroon clear mandate doon na paano ka ma-promote. Pero kung hindi naman qualified yung faculty natin doon or doon sa kabila, mayroon tayong complementary na hindi nagtatackle doon sa mga guidelines doon. Kaya ito yung ginawa ng university. In fact, HRM2, no, na-recognize na itong scheme na to by the civil service. Binigyan tayo ng award nito sa civil service as HRM Prime HR, no? Prime HR2, dahil nakita nila na isang university na mayroon tayong guidelines na klaro kaysa ibang university na hindi klaro. So, I think mayroon pa sigurong masasabi. Sa non-teaching, hindi ako masyadong familiar, pero I think Ma'am Queenie can answer that.
Do you
Okay.
have... Yes, Ma'am
Sa
Queenie.
non-teaching po, meron po tayong committee na nag-handle ng screening ng ating mga applicants. So, well represented, andyan yung USMASAY, andyan yung ating HR, umuupo ako as chairman, at ibang from other stakeholders. And kasali din yung immediate supervisor kung sino yung nangangailangan na unit. Sa non-teaching, it's competency-based. Ibig sabihin, kino-consider natin yung length of service, but we need also to prioritize kung ano yung need ng office, ano yung skills na kakailanganin ng isang opisina. Because tingnan natin po sa current time na setup, napaka-demanding po ng mga oversight agencies in terms of performance ng ating reports, performance ng isang opisina. So, binabalance po yan. Ang committee naman ng selection committee ng para sa non-teaching ay recommendatory. So, kami yung magra-ranking based doon sa result ng minimum requirements. Tulad ngayon, Press, sa Administrative Officer 1, yan yung para sa Records Office, meron pong 100 plus applicants. Sa isang position pa lang, 100 plus applicants. Ang ginagawa po ng ating HRMDO, kasi sila po ang secretariat, hindi po ang HRMDO ang pipili kung sino po ang i-appoint. So, bali secretariat together with other members. So, yung mga applications nila, meron tayong first line na calling. So like for example, pag sa records office, dapat may relevant experience at saka yung kanyang academic background ay may connection sa records management. So yung iba po na ang background ay sa education, na hindi naman siya related at walang experience, automatically kinakal. And then after that one, pag na-shortlist, before po kami ngayon, I admit as the chairman that we have a better system, but I think there's a need for us to review the procedure. So napag-usapan namin ng HR na kung maaari, after Makal, i-present sa committee so that for the sake of transparency, the committee will know sino yung mga nakal. And after that one, magmi-meeting kami para alam ng lahat sino yung hinahanap. Para objective siya. Okay, yon siya, sir.
Alright. Ma'am, thank you so much, Ma'am Queen and Press. Mabuhay ang mga faculty members ng USM. At sana ma-promote kayo lahat this year. Yes, sir.
Siguro, GC3 is coming. No? So next year, June, I think, June 30 ang deadline ng GC3. So, I know marami ng faculty natin, it's really moving forward, establishing their strength through research and through extension. So, ito yung pagkakataon nyo, no? Kasi regardless, depende sa depende sa kakayahan nyo, kayo yung parang sa inyo nakasalalay yung GC3. Pero pag kung hindi kayo doon pinagpala sa GC3, mayroon tayong merit promotion, and that's where our partnership with the Faculty Association and also the non-teaching group, that we can evaluate who's the best person that can be promoted in a meritorious way. So isang emphasis ko lang dito, dapat yung nagawa mo sa university, nagko-contribute ka ng malaki sa university, that's the thing we are looking at in the promotion.
All right. Thank you so much, Press. Ito, I would like to acknowledge our USM retirees. No? Andito po kasama natin ngayon, sir, si Dr. Naomi Tangunan, our Professor Emeritus. She is with us this morning. Nagpadala rin po ng tanong ang ating retirees. Tanong po nila, ano naman po ang mga meaningful opportunities na pwedeng i-offer ng USM para manatiling engaged at connected ang ating mga retirees dito sa ating university?
Okay. My respect and courtesy to our retirees who are here this morning. They have a very big contribution. They have done already their contribution to the university, but I'm sure nami-miss nila yung contribution nila. So I think our university is open for positions as Professor Emeritus, subject for the approval of the board. So alam naman natin yung kakayahan natin ng mga retirees na they really contributed. Mayroon akong nakitang isang magandang practice na ginawa ng UP na lahat ng mga retirees sila yung pumupunta sa mga engagement, especially sa extension, kasi sila yung mga experts. So maybe we can look for this venture sa university. Of course, if they are willing to engage more on research, they're still open with collaborations, with proper documentation and following our policy. So open naman ang university, and also of course, if they want to visit the university is still open. Yung engagement nila dito, lahat na programs, they can come, especially mga very big events ng universities. They are always welcome because they are being part of the university. So hindi namin nakakalimutan ang contribution ng mga retirees. So it's their legacy in the university that they have been here, and we always grateful na kami, this next generation and the coming generation are we benefited on their legacy because sila yung mga mentor namin noon.
Ayan. Maraming salamat, Doc Jonald. To end this talk show, panghuling mensahe mo po sa USM community.
Okay. Ang university is a very complex thing, no? But with the support of everyone, we are okay. We try. In the first month of my presidency, I always emphasize the presence of the tribe people, that we have equal chances sa lahat na aspeto sa university. all our personnel, especially yung mga nandoon sa leadership natin, they have always have the chance to govern their own. They have given the authority, no? So mayroon silang sariling way to govern them, and I'm just there to look at them, no? So parang isang guide lang ako. Rest assured na hindi ako nakikialam masyado sa affair nyo because you have given your own right to govern their own area, no? Kasi mayroon tayong sariling expertise. So moving forward, ang gusto kong mangyari ng university, united tayo as one university in such a way that probably kung alam niyo yung SDGs, mapufulfill natin, improving the quality of life, we can produce something that can change the quality of life of every individual sa community natin. Moving forward, na hindi lang tayo ng mindset natin, we change it into something that we can produce that can earn extra income for our students, our faculty. No? We try our best. We are participating the so-called 20 pesos challenge for rice. No? Challenge yan ng CHED sa atin ngayon. Kasali tayo doon sa tinatawag ng 20 pesos. So, of course, with the support of our research group, our research generation, our faculty, earnestly thinking a lot, providing quality educations to our students. I hope that kung sakali under my administration, marami talagang changes magawa sa university. Of course, nanawagan ako sa ating mga leaders na yung bumibigay sa atin ng pondo. Kasi hindi tayo moving forward kung kulang yung pondo sa university. So, alam naman natin na kailangan talaga natin yung sabi kanina, magandang facilities. Okay, so meron tayong strategy ginagawa ngayon dahil marami tayong pondo na hindi na nagamit dahil sa mga very steep na policy. Pero we are looking at it that we can spend it para sa kapakanan ng university. So, my advice to the constituency of USM, let's move forward, be united as one. We know that the future is good for the university, and open lang tayo sa lahat na pagkakataon. And then if you have problem, we are here in the leadership of the university willing to listen to your story. No? So, lahat naman pwede natin pag-uusapan na hindi sa maayos na pamaraan, over a cup of coffee, na hindi tayo na-stress. Diba? Hindi tayo na-stress. So, ang isang stress ngayon, wala na tayong stress na kayo ang magpe-perform, gagasto kayo. Ngayon, sa October 1 sa hapon, uupo lang kayo ang i-entertain. Diba? So, yung mga stressors, as much possible, tatanggalin natin yan so that the stress can be replaced with good learning and quality education para sa ating lahat. So, yun lang, Brex, ang maibigay ko. So, God bless everyone.
Thank you, Pres. Mabuhay po kayo. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we wrap up our first ever Unitalk. Palakpakan naman po natin. Today we proved that dialogue is not just about answering questions. It's about building trust, clarity, and connections. Of course, we heard the needs and concerns of our students. Non-teaching personnel and faculty members, maraming salamat sa oras na ibinigay ninyo sa Unitalk. And of course, to our leadership team, maraming salamat po sa inyo, mga ma'am and sir. This is Unitalk. My name is Brex Nicolas. Mabuhay ang USM. And now, ladies and gentlemen, balikan po natin ang mga nangyari ngayong araw na to sa State of the University Address ng ating Pangulo. Let us all watch this.
The State of the University Address is our annual compass. It reflects our achievements, the challenges we have overcome, and the direction we are set to follow. Beyond numbers and milestones, it reveals the value of our efforts to society. It is not just a report, it is a vision and a reminder that our journey is purposeful, responsive, and true to our vision and mission. As we listen, let us reflect on the roles we have played in advancing the university's vision as leaders, teachers, students, partners, and co-workers.
Live from the University of Southern Mindanao, this is the State of the University Address of the USM President, Dr. Jonald Pimentel.
Let us welcome the 8th President of the University of Southern Mindanao, Dr. Jonald L. Pimentel.
Mabuhay po ang USM. It is with great honor and deep humility that I stand before you today to deliver my first State of the University Address. Over the past 7 months as your university president, I have witnessed firsthand the dedication, resilience, and passion that define our community. These inspiring qualities motivate me every day to serve with commitment and vision. Let us continue to build a more inclusive, dynamic, and globally connected university. This is a path forward, and it is a future filled with promise, pride, and purpose for the University of Southern Mindanao. I am confident that through our collective effort, USM will continue to be a beacon of knowledge, innovation, and hope. That the road ahead may be difficult, but by working hand in hand, we can create a future filled with opportunity and success. Let us embrace the challenges before us and work together towards a future filled with limitless possibilities. May God's favor shine upon USM as it move forward with a purpose and hope. Mabuhay ang USM! Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all stand and let us all sing the USM hymn.
Shines
This time, ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to our pictorials. Let's start with the university president with his wife, Ma'am Floreline Pimentel. Okay. Ang ating entrance po ay ang ating right stairs, right side ng stairs. Ang ating exit ay yung sa left side. Thank you. Nextly, we call our Board of Regents. Members of the Board of Regents present. Please prepare USM retirees. You are next. USM retirees, kayo na po ang susunod dito po sa ating right side. We'd like to invite the members of the Administrative Council, the retirees and our guests to attend the banquet at the USM Commercial Building after the pictorials. Maraming salamat po. Please prepare alumni directors. Please prepare directors. Directors. Please prepare campus heads and chancellors. The USM KCC chancellor. Pagkatapos po ng director or directors, please prepare campus head, USM KCC chancellor, and deans of the main campus. After po ng director natin, let's have the deans of the main campus, USM KCC Chancellor, and the campus heads. please prepare non-teaching personnel. Entrance po natin sa right side, exit sa left side. Non-teaching personnel, please be on the stage. Okay? Pag hindi po kasya sa stage, yung iba sa baba po, pwede po tayo dyan sa baba. Susundan po yan ng ating mga faculty members na nasa right side. Lahat ng faculty members na nasa right side. Pwede na po tayong pumuesto, mga ma'am and sir. Yung iba po, dito sa harap. Sa baba, I mean. Faculty members at the left side, please prepare. Pwede na po tayong pumuesto. Okay, dyan. Okay. Ang ating entrance ay dito sa right side ng ng stage. Faculty members, na nasa left side, tumayo na po tayo. And lastly, USM KCC faculty members and personnel. We would like to invite our retirees, our guests, and the members of the USM Admin Council to attend the banquet at the USM Commercial Building after these pictorials. Thank you so much. Of course, we would like to invite our retirees for the Retirees Day at 10 a.m. tomorrow at Cafe Martina. We also would like to invite the alumni of the University of Southern Mindanao to attend the Alumni Day tomorrow at the Commercial Building. The program will begin at 8 o'clock in the morning. We will also have the Kailian program tomorrow beside the auditorium. This is to showcase the tribe, the culture of the tribe people of Mindanao. May I also request the security forces of the university president to please join Doc Jonald on stage for a photo opportunity. Lost and found, kung sino man po ang nawawalan ng kwintas na gold, lumapit lamang po sa akin.
Espetacular, o sorriso dessa princesa é de impressionar. Quando arrasto ela pra
After ng security team ng ating presidente, let us call the Asherettes. USM Media Team, you are next. Hola. USM P. Palma. Please prepare SUA production team.
Espetacular, o sorriso dessa princesa.
Production team of SUA.
Quando arrasto ela pra tretar, não chama as amigas, só ela dá conta. Pra três ela senta, mais três ela mama. Então eu, tu, nós bota nela. O bonde chegou, as predadores perereca, sapeca, pepeca, divide essa tcheca. Vai sentar com forças pros meninos da favela. Então eu, tu, nós bota nela. O bonde chegou, as predadores perereca, sapeca, pepeca, divide essa tcheca. Vai sentar com forças pros meninos da favela. Então nós bota nela. O bonde chegou, as predadores perereca, sapeca, pepeca, divide essa tcheca. Vai sentar com força pros meninos da favela. Espetacular, o sorriso dessa princesa é de impressionar. Quando arrasto ela pra tretar, não chama as amigas, só ela dá conta. Pra três ela senta, mais três ela mama. Então eu, tu, nós bota nela. O bonde chegou, as predadores perereca, sapeca, pepeca, divide essa tcheca. Vai sentar com força pros meninos da favela. Então gostoso de mini short, hoje é só eu e você. Top destaca o decote, viciado em vela descer, 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 viciado em vela descer, gostoso de mini short, hoje é só eu e você. Top destaca o decote, viciado em vela descer, 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 viciado em vela descer,
Check. Hey.
Sound check.
Maria, bless your trap, bitch.
Musik ang panggising sa tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Buhay na kwento sa tunog, man. Yeah, yeah. Musik ang panggising sa tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Buhay na kwento sa tunog, man. Yeah, Umipak ng halaman tiniyak. Kung maayos kalooban kasi baka maiyak. Batang kalye lumagari sa kalsada ng hulo. Lumaki ng ganito, laging basagan ng bungo. 15-50 mandaluyong puro crazy motherfucker. Buhay ko sinasagad hanggang sa ako'y mawala na. Pinuksan ng isip ang ideya, pinagana. Sumusulat, gumugulat, may kape at marijuana, bitch. Ayoko nang maulit, madikit sa snitch. Lelo na sa mga gusto lang humich. Sulat lang ng sulat kahit di mag-hit. Tuloy sa pangarap hanggang ako'y maging rich. Nirerekta ko sa beat ang mga sakit. Bawat oras ko sa buhay laging malupit. Dami kong pinagdaanan bago ko tumarating. Ahon lagi kahit naiulog pa ako sa bangin. Musik ang panggising sa tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Buhay na kwento sa tunog, man. Yeah, yeah. Musik ang panggising sa tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Buhay na kwento sa tunog, man. Yeah, yeah. Akong pananaw mo ay nag-iiba. Basta madala ka niyan sa buhay na naiiba. Huwag kang malungkotan, ako lagi ka nag-iisa. Lagi sinasabi sa akin ng buhay pa ang mama. Sabi ko sa kanya lang ko yan at manood ka lang. Kita mo resulta, sana sayang kung buhay ka lang. Dati mangyayari kung laging tinatamad. Ay di mo makukuha ang iyong inahangad. Kaya ginugutom ko sarili ko, tinatakam para galingan at matikman ko ang inaasam.
Wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako. Wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako. Ang lakas ng tama pare heavy. Killing steady, tulala na lang sa deadly. Umiikot paningin ko ang gulo. Di ko napansin na tus pala ako. Aning, tangin na tamang hinala. Halata na puta solid yung tinama. Bacardi, 151 tequila, jelly, tsaka Henny. Party with the babies, tas kasama ko si Chaudhry. Daming mga puwet, gumigiling sa harap. Teka mamimili kami sinong masarap. Dapat walang yayan, di magsusumbong kay mama. Tsaka palaban yung tipong sasabay sa kama ko. The hotline bling, tararekta na sa place ko. Madaming pagpipilian at depende yan sa taste mo. Pataas o pababa, akong bahala sa'yo bitch. Basta wag ka lang maingay dahil yoko sa snitch. Bitch, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako. Wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako. Wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako. Wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako. Wasak na naman ako, umakantok sa kotse. Huwag kang tiindig sa amin pag kami ang nakaposte. Pasaporte ang kailangan kasi plano lumipad. Iharap mo katawan mo sa amin, huwag kang liliyan. Sige, tumawag ka sa aking hotline. Ayoko nang bitin, napagyan mo ko ng fatline. Kapag nasa G, buong tropa na hanggang side. Tropa lang yan mismo, di ba yan ang aking bad side? House party yan lahat ay nakadrugs. Di nyo nga alam, nakaharap nyo mga vlogs. Dami namin chicks, pera pati mga guns. Mga galit na rapper sa amin, tawag namin fans. Wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako. Wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako, wasak na naman ako.
Araw-araw ay kabaliktaran ng swerte. Mukha lang inosente pero pwede magrebelde. Ginagawa kong kapre ang bawat mga duwende. Kung minsan ng kulay-pulay ginagawa kong berde. Nakasagutan ko si nanay, si utol na kaaway. Hindi na ako umuwi ng bahay. Nagpunta sa kapitbahay, nakitulog, nakitambay, nakiuso, nakibagay, nakiusok, nakitagay. Pinakain ko ng damo ang pulang kabayo. Paulit-ulit Paulit-ulit lang umaasang may magbabago. Binusog ko lang lalo ang adi kong pagkatao. Pag nagtalo yung dalawa, ang aso yung mabuti yung talo. Napalayo sa realidad, naglalakad ako ngunit akala ko ako'y lumilipad. Naging tamang hinala, panay maling akala. Hinahabol ko ang tama at mukhang mali na ata.
Gusto kong maglaya, gusto kong mga pangarap ko mangyari agad. Gusto kong lumangoy, gusto kong lumipad. Pakiramdam ko kaya kong gawin ang lahat. Teka, wag kang magmadali, dahan-dahan na. Tayo ay para lang humahakbang paakyat ng hagdan.
Ang kalaban ko ay nasa likod nakangiti. May inaalok siya sa akin, di ako makahindi. Hindi sila nakaitim, bagkus nakaputi. Nung ako'y nakatikim, hindi na ako umuwi sa aking tunay na buhay. Humawa lang ang sungay, ang patunay nunay. Ang lakad ko ay pasuray-suray. Ako ay uminom ng lason kahapon. Umaasang yung taong yun ang nasa kabaong. At ako ay nilamon ng buhawi. Inanod ng ugali kong simbaho ng pusali. Sa sobrang bangis na gawa nila akong itali. Ang buhay ay tungkol sa kung paano ka bumangon at bumawi. Sa aking pagbalik sa liwanag ay nasilaw. Nasanay sa silid na laging patay ang ilaw. At kahit na nasasabuan, huwag kang tatalon. Sa bawat pagod ng daan, laging itong asalo.
Maybe she's pretty but I know she tryna play me. Put your dress down, let me do you crazy. Ayoko mahulog sa kagaya mo, pero pag